With the YouTube apocalypse still looming over many channels, if you want to support this one, check out my Teespring store for the latest merch. Hey, what's going on, everyone? My name is Matt Jarbo, and I love a good mystery, all right? I do. I love a good true crime tale. I love a good disappearance. I love to see what happens when people run from their past, because I think we all have a past we want to run from occasionally. But when you're 9 years old and you're already being scrubbed off the internet because you got caught basically being a cheat, right, or being an act, which is not even really that big of a deal ultimately, I do find it to be fascinating. Because apparently Lil Tay, I want to say it right, Lil Tay, has disappeared from Instagram and YouTube, and that's a big deal. That's a big deal, that her being gone and nearly every account associated with her has also gone dark. This is some weird shit. I'm not even kidding. Like, this story is weird. All right. Now, it says here, Lil Tay, the vulgar 9-year-old Canadian social media star, has been filmed doing everything from kicking a Rolls Royce to literally throwing money at Jake Paul, has vanished from the internet. I could just imagine this being like a cold case file episode, and just all the little video clips of her doing all those things. Which if you don't know, all of that came from her mom using the properties that her real estate company had, like her boss's properties, without her boss knowing. And that was where they got like the luxury locations and things like that, so she could quote unquote flex. But Lil Tay and all of her Instagram posts are gone. Her YouTube channel has been totally scrubbed. Nearly every social media account associated with her, including various management and the accounts responsible for leaking videos that revealed she was being coached, have been made private or deleted altogether. Now, that is some crazy stuff right there. So people even who leaked the videos showing that she was a sham, that she was a falsity, that she was a fake, that she was coached, like a 9-year-old would be, obviously, is gone. Lil Tay's disappearance follows several weeks of controversies for the preteen. In early May, it was confirmed that her mother, Angela Tan, had been fired from her job as a Vancouver real estate agent after Tay's videos appeared to be filmed in as yet unsold luxury homes. Which, hey, listen, when I lived in LA and we were working on movies, we were trying to pull from every asset we could. Like, who do you know? What could we get? Right? And that's perfect, being able to use those homes. I can understand why they wouldn't want to be associated and why when it came out she lost her job. But that information, when I did a video on her mom losing her job, that information wasn't talked about yet. So that was new information for me. I was all like, I kind of defended the mom. I was like, oh, why is the mom losing her job? Because her daughter is, like doing shit online and stuff. And then I'm like, oh, because she was involved. And she was using stuff that didn't belong to her to market her kid. Got it. Okay, got it. I get that now. I'm on board with her being let go. Now, 2 weeks ago, YouTube news source Drama Alert revealed that Tay had been coached through her many crass videos by her teen brother. Which, I get it. I get it, man. That's like, I thought that was funny. Ultimately, like, I feel like it's messing with this kid because it's going to put her in the limelight, as being a faker, but she's also, she's making some real cash. Now, days later, Tay and her mother appeared on Good Morning America to explain their side of the story, saying, "I didn't shoot in anyone else's house." Tay told GMA's Juju Chang, "No one has proof that I did." You have to love that. I didn't go to anyone else's home. I didn't go, even though it's, her mom's boss recognized his properties. Yeah. A week later, a video surfaced on WorldStar of a young girl who looks like Tay smoking hookah. In a Twitter post from May 29th, Jason appears to confirm the video's veracity, saying here, LOL, my sister be smoking the hookah at 9, LMAO, y'all pussy ass people. According to The Atlantic, Lil Tay and her family recently traded Canada for sunny Los Angeles, which I'm just going to say, they're from Vancouver, British Columbia. It's a very nice city. They want to move to Los Angeles. I get it. Here's the thing. You're going to find out that many YouTubers will move and relocate to LA for the same reason that anyone who wants to work in entertainment will relocate to LA. For the same reason I left San Diego to relocate 140 miles north to LA, because it's just where the industry is. It's where the people are. And so that's where you make your connections. Now, they moved in with Josiah Jenkins, who is a Los Angeles miracle worker who launched the careers of a slew of other young internet influencers. Now, he's a former Vine star who founded the social media company Squad Social, which creates games based on viral content that are monetized through ads. And everything about that just screams scummy. But I'm pretty, for starters, Vine star. Can we forget that ever was a thing? I mean, I'm a YouTuber, which I feel has probably more weight than a Vine star. But I guarantee you, Josiah Jenkins probably makes more money than me. So that's entirely me just being a little bit on the jelly side, I'll fully admit. But still, it's you know, the guy's hustling, and he's hustling well. Now Jenkins' 643,000 Instagram account is now private. Vec, the account that sent out Lil Tay's hookah video to WorldStar, has also been made private on Instagram. As late as last week, the posts were public on both accounts, which makes me really wonder if they both went down, were they both involved, right? Did Jenkins, who was trying to be a miracle worker, want to give Lil Tay that badass flex mentality, right? Because that's the thing too, is she has that persona. That persona has now been cracked. Right, what you thought was a crass 9-year-old girl, dropping them hundos, making it rain on those cars, kicking Rolls Royces, flexing houses and whatnot, and working with Jake Paul and all these other people. She's the kind of person that ultimately would be like really, really, really wanting to keep that mentality going, that idea, that act, and it's been busted. And so she came to LA to go to a miracle worker to probably get that cred back. So then a video pops up of a 9-year-old smoking a hookah. It ain't weed. Still wrong, but it ain't weed, right? So it's like, maybe she's still a little bit of a hardcore. And then her brother's all like, yeah, my sister's smoking at 9. Like, Jesus, right? But doesn't it come across like that? Doesn't it come across like this is a stunt to try to get her back to that bad Lil Tay self? But it kind of feels like it backfired, to be honest with you. Now, Lil Clout. Jesus, these names. A SoundCloud rapper credited alongside Vec in the drama alert Instagram that featured Jason coaching Lil Tay has had his Instagram page removed. As of last week, his Instagram bio was exposing Lil Tay at 100K, presumably in reference to his follower count. So someone else even got his account removed, right? Wonder what's going on. Wonder what's happening here. Makes me wonder if the miracle worker is working them miracles in Silicon Valley to get these kind of things taken down. It does kind of feel that way, right? It does. It feels like something's happening here. Like there's been, maybe this stuff backfired and then they're just trying to scrub it. I got no idea. Like it could go either way for me at this point. Now, Tay's brother Jason's Instagram account is also private, although he alluded to the reason for this for his sister's digital retreat, saying, "Don't worry, me and my sister and going to change up our whole image for the better. We about to come back stronger than ever." A fire top whatever emoji. It says here that a lot of people are going to say this or that. Jason said on the family's GMA appearance, "We just keep going," and that's honestly all they really can do at this point is just keep on going, keep on trucking. That's where the phrase comes from and whatnot. But at the end of the day, what you have to deal with here is the fact you got a 9-year-old girl who's been outed. She's been outed as a fake. A 16-year-old brother's been outed as her manager, and her mom was in on it because it was working. It was working, so they upped it. They ratcheted it up a little bit. They went to these homes. They did all this stuff. She was throwing down the crass comments and throwing down the bants, and then it found out that it was fake. Now, the thing is, I think deep down everyone knew that it was an act. I think deep down everyone knew that this shit was fake, but they also didn't want it to be. Because hear me out on this one too. People love a good train wreck, right? But they also love to watch something that's shiny and bright, and that's kind of what I took from Lil Tay. Lil Tay came across as like this, I don't want to say like a refreshing breath of air or whatever, is not, but it's like this is something new to dangle in front of you that's shiny. You got a 9-year-old that's wearing Gucci and flexing and cussing and swearing and kicking and smoking the hashish, right? What's the hookah? Hash? That's hashish, I think. Right? That doesn't matter. The point is all this shit. And then now she's gone. Now she's, so she caused this thirst. And this actually might be the entire point too. So hear me out on this one. All right. 'Cause I've kind of speculated around about stuff here, but hear me out on this one. What if controversy, people seeing that, oh, she's fall from grace. Now all of a sudden, bam, she pulls back. She goes silent. She reworks on her image. Now everyone's like, Lil Tay, where'd Lil Tay go? Yo, where'd Lil Tay? Yo, Lil Tay. Right? They're asking those questions. And then she comes back a different person. Comes back a different, whole new brand, whole new getup. This is real Tay, right? Reality, whatever, right? And something like that. And that could be part of the thing too, because you got to keep in mind that this girl's 9 years old. She's not like in her mid to late teens where she can come of age and then do more provocative stuff that would probably help, like wearing like, you know, little to no clothing and bouncing around in videos and whatnot, as we've seen from some of these influencers, quote unquote. And you got that whole situation. Then you've also got, like, you know, the fact that she's still trying to, like, her mom lost her job. They moved from Vancouver, BC down to Los Angeles, two expensive ass cities. But now they're working on this girl's social media career. So they're going to have to try to find her an agent. They're going to have to find her a new image. And they're going to try to put her probably in television and movies. That's probably what Josiah Jenkins is working on, trying to build the bridge to these particular types of companies. And as we've seen now, with all of these people trying to get into management companies, we know YouTubers that get paid, you know, lots of money because they've got agents. And that's probably what they're working on for her. So they did the bad girl bit. Right? They did the bad girl bit. Watch them come back now. It's not going to be the same bad girl. It's going to be a little bit more PG-13 bad girl. One that's still going to bring your attention. Like I said, something shiny, glittery, bright, all that stuff. But not going to be as offensive and dropping all the swears, because you're not going to be able to really monetize that. That's the whole point. You're not really going to be able to monetize that in commercials. People aren't going to want that. Kids aren't, you know, parents aren't going to want that for the kids. So this is where we're in the rebranding phase for her. She started off, you know, hardcore, crazy, got big. Now she's kind of pulled back. Everyone's asking where she is. And when she reemerges, like, you know, Rachel Lee Cook in the, what was it called? She's All That, walking down the stairs, you know, playing Sixpence None the Richer Kiss Me. Everyone's going to look at her transformation and be like, oh my God, you know, and that's going to be what their marketing tool is to try to get her into the big leagues and making some serious green. That's my prediction, at least. But what do you guys think about this? You think I'm right? You think I'm wrong? You think that she's up to something? You think that it's just like they're pulling back because they've screwed up? I want to know where your thoughts are on this. Let me know in the comments below. My name is, of course, Matt Jarbo. This is my channel. If you haven't already, please thumbs up the video, subscribe, check back often for more content from me. If you want to support the channel, best way is patreon.com/mundanemat or teespring.com/mundanemat. And or just watch more content like you totally can do right now.